Dr. Ranjit Kumar Sarmah, an accomplished academic and leader with an MBA, M.Phil, and a dual doctorate in management. With years of experience guiding teams and shaping future leaders, Dr. Sarma's journey is nothing short of inspiring. We honor to have you with us today, Dr. Sarma. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Sharma, let's rewind the clock from a moment. I am curious, what was the spark? Was it a single aha moment or a slow burn of passion over the years? And looking back, has the team stayed the same or has reality given it a little remix?
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you for the introduction. And since you are asking about the spark, then I'll have to go back to my beginning. It started in the year of 1983 when I came out from my college after completing my graduation. And I had statistics honors because at that time we had honors. We did not have major or minor. In 2 years, you have to study one honors subject with two pass course. And honors has six papers, so you'll have to write that six papers one by one in the final. And that is how I came out by having statistics as honors and eco and maths. At that time, it was called as a royal in a combination because physics, chemistry, mathematics is also a royal combination. And apart from physics, chemistry, mathematics, I think the eco-stat maths also it was called as a royal combination. So I came out from my BSc in 1982. Then I started my career, and I started my career with a company called Glow Plus Limited. It is a makers of VIP luggage. And I continued working till 1999. Then that you referred as a spark. That spark came to my mind that actually we were becoming obsolete at that time because graduation is not a sufficient degree to carry on for further more years. So that spark for pursuing management came from early of my career when I worked with diversified industries from marketing to consumer durables, marketing of consumer durables and tea manufacturing to healthcare marketing. Where I realized how leadership and the people management as well as the strategic decisions directly shaped the outcomes because the time has started changing. People have started discussing about strategic decision making, in leadership with a style, maybe autocratic, maybe participative. But in fact, these kind of leadership has shaped the outcomes of an industry. So initially, my vision was very simple to excel in the operational efficiency. Like I worked with Tata Tea, so we know only operations. And we are trying to maximize the efficiency of our operational procedures as well as drive tangible business results. So this is how we have started getting our leadership training. But over a time, especially as I transitioned into academia, because as I have told that I worked in the corporate till 1999. Then I left my job. I thought to do the management program, MBA. I left for 2 years. I went to the classroom. I was sitting down for the class from 9 to 5. Then I completed my management degree. And at that time, I realized that the people with industry experience should go to academia, and that is why I have taken a decision that my transition from corporate to academia and training, that will help me to serve my purpose in the long run. Because at that time, probably I was just uh, 35 to 40 years old. And this is how we are trying to shape our future leaders, building academic excellence through students and aligning education with industry needs. You know, when I started my academic career. At that time, the alignment with industry was not there, so that industry academia collaboration was also not there, but slowly it came out for the faculty as well as for the student to build a relationship with the academia, which was far more rewarding. Now, even when I was working as a dean of a college, I found that maximum placement take place when we have a collaboration with the industry. That is how we have transitioned from corporate to academia, and that is how you will feel that management education is going in this phase now. Yeah,
Really inspiring story of yours, Dr. Ranjit. I mean, I don't think that everybody from the management sector struggled like this the way you had your journey. So it's really inspiring for everyone. I think for the management students specifically, because I am from the management
okay,
background, so I can understand like what is the pain of learning management and each and everything.
correct, correct.
Yeah. So next, I would like to know, like we all have those moments that feels like the ultimate stress test. Like I said, that the management study is not, I mean, not an easy job. So when the coffee isn't strong enough, and you are wondering why did I sign up for this? So, but those moments can also be a pure gold. So, can you share a challenge that really shaped your leadership?
Uh, mm, yes, because if you really term as challenge, the life itself is a full of challenge. It's not any specific period like I have worked in an organization where I have faced a lot of challenges. It is not similar to this. But if you really want me to clarify one tenure where I have faced the challenge of my life is one of the most defining challenges of my life when I was working with Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is called as ICI. I think Dr. Rishi also will know because he was my colleague at that time. That was the most challenged tenure of my life because I worked around 12 years in ICAI. And the small point in this phase was that I had to design and implement a uniform training and also faculty development framework across around 150 branches and also 5 regional councils. Because if you ask me really, the student strength of ICAI at that time probably around 7 lakhs to 8 lakhs throughout India, and they have a regulatory requirement that every student has to undergo one training program of 15 days in two parts, total 30 days, and that designing of that curriculum or on also the delivery of that training program was a really a nightmare for us because we have to deal with the faculty who are also the member of the institute, and being the member of the institute they had their own plus point, minus point, and the important point is that the delivery should be uniform because 150 branches are conducting that kind of training program. So obviously the management or the president or secretary or whoever was looking after that program, they will want you to take care of that program uniformly so that there is no, plus point or minus point, basically minus point. So that was a very challenging period for my life. And yes, I, along with my team, we did very well. And we also, incorporated the feedback system by the students as well as by the faculty so that we can improve. The turning point, if you ask me really, came when I shifted my approach for conducting that program, imposing a system uh, of visiting each and every center where these training programs were conducted. And I personally also visited so many result councils, so many branches, and I met and engaged with the faculty in an open forum when we are having that in a faculty development program, and listen to their concerns, trying to sort out the problems which normally the students are facing. And this kind of system has ensured better acceptance and created a mutual trust with the faculty as well as with the student. And third point I would like to mention here, that this kind of experience transformed my leadership perspective, because I realized that true leadership is not about pushing change from the top, but about inspiring the ownership among the stakeholders, shareholders, so that they see the change as their own. So that is why we are creating an environment where faculty who are taking sessions with the students, they also feel accountable that they are doing something great for the student, because ultimately these kind of uh, training program for 30 days will definitely enhance the quality of the student when they come out from the institute as a chartered accountants. So this was the challenge period for us, for me as well. And yes, I'm happy that I could complete my tenure in ICAI and retire from that in institute to 2019. Yeah.
I mean, I am really obsessed with the story that you have shared with us. I mean, it's not a story, I'm sorry to say that. It's actually a reality of
This
yours.
is a practical exposure,
Right,
because
right.
I was MBA. I was about to complete my doctorate, and working in an institute which is not of my stream is very difficult, because normally what happens, maybe they will prefer a chartered accountant rather than an MBA. So
Right.
survival is one of the important point, and secondly, to do a better job was another important phase.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, we are really truly blessed to have you as a professor in our life. I mean,
Thank you.
it's
Thank you so
like
much.
literally a blessing for the management students.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So Moro, I want to know how has your leadership style evolved as you moved from faculty roles to top level academic administrations?
Okay. Uh, uh, in this questions, in this question, I will just mention three very specific word which we were trying to balance at that time, and still I am balancing those 3 points. We refer it as a balancing vision, systems, and people. In our career, now I have reached my 60 plus age, and even then also I am sharing my knowledge to my students. I am also
एक कोई
working in.
रफ पेपर दे दो.
So what I feel that when I started my tenure as a faculty member in 2002, my leadership style was just hands-on and
Thank you very much.
focus on the intermediate goal or immediate goal, guiding students, delivering lectures, and perfecting my subject delivery. Only three goals I had at that time: that I can guide my students in a positive way, I can deliver my lecture sessions, and also if I can perfect my subject delivery, I was happy. I thought that yes, I have done my work and I will become a good leader. But at that time, my emphasis was on personal impact. It was direct mentoring because even then also after completing my PhD, I was a professor and I was guiding 8 PhD scholars. Still at that time also, when I was guiding my students, 8 scholars, I was learning because the area of research was not same. It is not management. Because there is a acceptable terms that when you are doctorate in management, you can guide any students. But it is not, because we have also our limitations, and that is why we are trying to learn what they are actually doing. Then slowly, from my personal impact, when I moved into top level academic administration, the scope of my work has expanded, and it expanded dramatically. I had to shift from being a subject expert to become a strategic leader. That's what I had mentioned that yes, I was guiding 8 students, and that is how I became a strategic leader. Balancing those three critical pillars, which I refer as a vision, which is setting up a clear direction for the institutions. Number two, the systems, building processes of governance. Because what I feel that today maybe Dr. Ranjit Sharma is a dean of an institution. It should not happen in such a way that when Dr. Ranjit Sharma leaves the institution, the whole system collapses. I do not want that. And that is why I always try to tell my colleagues that we should build a system where even we are not present at that time, the system should work. So that is how the system comes. Third is people. Why people? Because empowering faculty and staff is one of the most important point in the academics for fostering collaborations, providing growth opportunities, and also to derive positive decisions. And these are the points when I go back to my 40 years of experience, I feel that these evolutions taught me in administration that you cannot rely solely on personal execution. One very important point, that instead of thinking I make it happen, we should think that I enable it to happen. And that is how you can ensure the vision that thrives even beyond your direct involvement. And that is why involvement is very much important, empowering people is very much important, and the system in which you are working, that should work. Personally, you are not working, but system is working, and that is why you can feel the success. Yes, ma'am.
That's like moving from playing